Hi everybody, it's Kimberly, and today I'm going to read us a story called A Dinosaur Called Tiny. It is by Alan Durant and Joe Simpson. One sunny day, a long, long time ago, crack, out of a great big dinosaur egg hatched a little tiny dinosaur baby. "Oh, isn't he sweet?" said his mom. "Oh, he's very small," said his dad. They called him Tiny. Days, weeks, months passed. Tiny grew a little. Soon he wasn't a baby dinosaur anymore, but he was still tiny. "He's smaller than one of my spots," says Brontosaurus. "He's smaller than one of my horns," says Triceratops. "He's smaller than one of my teeth," says Tyrannosaurus Rex. No one had ever seen such a tiny dinosaur before. The other young dinosaurs teased Tiny. They called him Teeny Tiny and Teensy Weensy. "You're not a proper dinosaur," said Tyro, the young Tyrannosaurus Rex. "You're much too small." He stuck his tongue out at Tiny. "That's not very nice." Tiny had to play on his own. At first he tried to copy the games the other young dinosaurs played. When they played Earthshake, so did Tiny. But the earth didn't shake at all. When the other dinosaurs played Chase the Dinosaur, Tiny played Chase the Leaf. But the leaves never chased him back. When the other dinosaurs played hide and seek, so did Tiny. He found some great hiding places, but nobody ever came to find him. "This is no fun," thought Tiny. "I hate being small." Tiny sat on a small rock under a little bush, feeling very sorry for himself. "Hello," chirped a voice above him. Tiny looked up to see a bird. "Who are you?" he said. "I'm Archie," said the bird. "I'm Tiny," said Tiny. "You are," said Archie. "And you're sad," he added. "Why?" "No one will play with me," Tiny sighed. "They say I'm too small." "I'll play with you," said Archie. "Because I'm small?" said Tiny. "No, because I like you," said Archie. So Tiny and Archie played together. They played dinosaur footsteps and dinosaur explorers. They made a tiny mountain and a little cave. They had lots of fun. Suddenly, crash, 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 rumble, the ground shook. "What was that?" gasped Tiny. Tiny and Archie went to see. They found the other young dinosaurs in a huddle. "What's going on?" said Tiny. "Tyro jumped so hard he made the ground crack," said one dinosaur. "Now he's trapped," said the other, "and we're scared the ground will break under us if we try to save him," said a third. "Help!" yelled Tyro. Tiny looked down at his little feet and thought, "I'll save him," he said, and off he went. All around Tiny, the ground creaked and crumbled. Tiny looked down the deep, dark cracks and shivered. "What if I fall in?" "Help!" he heard Tyro again. Tiny had to go on. And on he crept. And on, all with his little friend Archie, until at last he came to where Tyro stood, shaking and quivering. "Come on, Tyro," said Tiny. "I'll lead you to safety." I can't," Tyro sobbed. "I'm scared I'll fall." "No, you won't," said Tiny. "Archie will show us the safe way to walk." "That's right," chirped Archie. "We'll play a game of Don't Step on the Crack," said Tiny. Slowly but surely, with Archie's help, Tiny led Tyro to where the other dinosaurs were waiting. "Well done," they cried. "You saved Tyro." "Thanks, Tiny," said Tyro. He carried Tiny back on his shoulders the whole way home. Tiny was a hero. Now all the dinosaurs wanted to be friends with him. No one ever said that he was too small or that he wasn't a proper dinosaur. No one ever called him teeny weeny. What a clever dinosaur you are, Tiny, said his mom. You may be small, said his dad, but you've got a big heart. He lifted Tiny up and cuddled him. Tiny smiled. I like being tiny, he said. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon.